guys, Ryan Fisher here from the streets, and I want to shoot a quick little video on paying yourself first. And you might have heard of this topic, but this is a very important one that you could apply to using money for your business, investments, anything, but it's called paying yourself first. And first, let me tell you a little story. So back in 2013, I was playing professional baseball for the Miami Marlins, as most of you know already. And believe it or not, you don't make any money. I think I remember my first W-2 I made, this is 2010, I made less than $10,000. And I think my most I ever made is about $15,000. And this is a full season in professional baseball. You're right there below the big leagues and you're making nothing. But because I kind of learned this concept a long time ago, I learned it probably in college, and I actually started applying it with my little paychecks. I would pay myself first. And what I mean by that is every paycheck, say it was $500, I would take out a certain percentage, and it fluctuated all the time based on like my needs, but I would always take out some of that money and put it into a separate account that I would only use, I told myself, only would use it for investments. So like, as an example, one of my checks was $500. I'd take out $100, put it into this checking account, out of touch. I don't really have the debit card, so I can't take money out of it. I make it as hard as possible for me to touch it, because that is my money for me. Because you got to think of it like this: like every dollar you make, you're paying taxes, you're paying the government, you're paying your rent, so you're paying your landlord, paying utility bills. There's your utility companies. Your car, you have a car payment, buying from the car company, the dealership, food, that money goes to the grocery store. But who is paying you? So if you think about it like that, it makes it a lot easier to save money. And I'm not just saying you're saving that money to sit on and build that pile of cash like a dragon. We're not trying to sit on money. No, that's money we're using for investments. And like, as an example, again, that 2013. So by 2013, I'd saved up about $10,000, a little bit more than that. But this was like during the market, when the real estate market crashed, and I saw my dad, he happened to own real estate properties, and I wanted to get in the game. So I happened to find a real estate broker. We found a property in Stockton, California for $91,000. And yeah, believe it or not, properties were actually that cheap back then. And now they're up $250,000, $300,000. These are the same properties in 2007 before the crash. They were worth $350,000, but market crashed, $91,000. The purchase price was one that I found on Sonoma Street in Stockton. It's kind of probably a B plus, or probably a B, C plus property. But with that, because I had saved money and put money into an account, I was able to buy this property $9,100 down. So that's only 10% down, but I got an FHA loan. And because I didn't really have much credit, my dad co-signed. So with that, I got this property, cash flowed a few $100s every month, kind of built my experience and trust in myself as a property manager, which is something that I'm using now. Like now I have a 40-unit apartment complex and I'm slowly going up, but this was my starter property, got me in the real estate game. And so I'm cash flowing $200 a month, and turn around last year, 2017, I decided to sell this property and ended up selling it for $210,000. So that simple saving up $100 here, $100 there, got me that $9,100 down payment bought the house for $91,000, ended up selling it for $210,000. So, as you can see, you need to save money and put it aside like that. And you got to think of it. That's money you could use for your business. Like you got an idea, so you could go act on that idea. You have investments you want to act on, like cryptocurrency. I used some of that money to buy cryptocurrency, and I got in a year ago, and now that stuff's multiplied 5x, 6x. So you can see, just by that simple act of saving money, it gives you options, and that's what you want. That's what we're talking about. This financial freedom is you want options. It's not money to sit there. Money's meant to be used, but use it wisely, and you can create opportunities for yourself. So there you have it. Pay yourself first. Take care. Have a good day. Make sure you get your lift in.